Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we will learn about the AWS CloudFormation template. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel and please like it and share it with your friends and with your colleagues. So if you are not understanding anything, so please ping me in the comment section with the timestamp. So I will reply in the comments. So today I will explain the concept like let me share my screen. One moment. Yes, I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. So today I will explain the concept like AWS, what is AWS CFT, why we need AWS CFT, so features of CFT, and we will perform the sample demo. So sample demo. So let me explain what is this AWS CFT. Okay, now let me take the new diagram. One moment. This will be the new feature. Go back here. Yes. So the concept like AWS, AWS CFT. CFT means Cloud Formation Template. So this template which is used to create the infrastructure on the AWS. So basically we used these templates to create an infrastructure on AWS. So what is this infrastructure? To create on infrastructure as code. So let me understand this. What is this infrastructure? Understand. So infrastructure as a code means, so instead of going to UI and creating the resources, or instead of going to CLI, so creating the resources using commands. So this IAC principles like, so you need to create one programming file. So that is in written in YAML file and this JSON file. So this AWS template follows two languages. So one is YAML file and one is JSON file. In this file, we will mention what are all the resources you want to create on your AWS account. Okay, what are all the resources you are able to create in your AWS account. So we can give this file into AWS, and based on this file it will create the resources on our AWS cloud platform. So how does it happening there? So now let me go back to this particular one more slide. So here, this is the user here. Okay, so this is the IAC tool. Let me consider as this is the cloud IAC tool. So this is the, let me consider as Bala. So my name is Bala. So user write a simple YAML file. Okay, simple YAML file here, and it will upload. So by using this cloud formation, by using this infrastructure tool, what this infrastructure tool like? So converting this YAML file into API calls. These API calls will create the resources on our AWS account. Okay. So we are JSON file or YAML file. So if we are using this particular infrastructure as a code tool, this tool will convert our YAML file or JSON file into the API calls. So this API calls will create the resources, whatever the resources you want. So you can create the resources using this infrastructure as a code tool. So why by using CLI also we are able to create the resources, right? But CLI is not following the infrastructure, this IAC principles. Okay, so we are just providing the commands and we are giving the parameters like so, but we are not doing any programmatically here. So you need to understand the concept like so. So we need to this is the user. So user is having the some files here, YAML files. So in this YAML file we are having we are having what are all the resources you want to create in this JSON file. What are all the resources? So we will give it to this particular CFT cloud formation template. So we will upload the file into this cloud formation template. Then this file will convert into the API calls. These API calls will create the resources for that one. Okay. So this is the concept I want to explain today. Okay, and CFT is having the features. Okay, and what are all the features we are having the CFT? CFT features like drift detection. So I will explain this drift detection in detail in the demo. Today we are performing one demo on the cloud formation template. So I will create one cloud formation template. So in AWS we are having the cloud formation template. We are having the cloud formation template service. In this service we are having the stack. So stack. We uploaded the file into the stack, and we can create this stack, and we are providing the username, and we are uploading our file into this stack. So this stack will create the automatically resources on the AWS. Okay, this is the tool. This is the CFT tool. Now you got the point, right? So everyone I think able to understand. So let me explain one more time here. So just here user is there. Users having this users created the programming language ML file and JSON file. So these files we are having the CFT tool here. I will upload this file into the CFT. So this CFT is converted into this ML file into API calls. These API calls will create the resources on AWS account. Okay. So why we are not using the CLI? Why we are not going to what is the difference between the command line interface and the CFT? Okay. So for quick actions, short actions, we go for the CLI. For example, hey DevOps engineer, I want to I need a list of objects in the S3. Just we are providing the AWS S3 ls command. So this will give what are all the buckets we are having in the AWS. It will provide the output in the console, right? So this is the difference between the CLI and CFT. So CLI we are using for only quick and short action, short actions. Okay, for example, if you want to describe EC2 instance, so okay, if you want to a list of S3 buckets, if you want to name of the VPC, so this kind of things we are using the CLI. But in the terms of CFT it is a long process. In this long process, we are able to create the resources. What are all the resources? So, and we are providing this resource file, YAML file into the CFT, and we are uploading our file into the stack. So that stack will able to create our resources on the AWS account. So CLI is basically go for the short and quick actions. So we go for the CFT. And one more thing. So let me explain this concept. Okay. So this AWS, we are having the CFT. This is one cloud. So this is the AWS cloud. So this is the infrastructure as a code tool as AWS. In AWS, this is the CFT. And in Azure, so this is one more cloud, is Azure. So here we are having the resource manager. The resource manager. Here user. Okay, this user is send some files into upload into this resource manager. This resource manager will create the users on the Azure platform. So this is one more cloud. So in AWS we are using the cloud templation formlets, cloud formation template. So this template will help us to create the resources on our AWS account, like Google. So Google like GCP. So GCP is also having his own IAC tool. Okay. Okay, but so this is dependent. This is only for AWS. This is only for a resource manager. So some tools like, so it will create the users on based on the resource, based on the platform. I mean multi-cloud. For example, I want only one tool to create the resources in AWS, in Azure, in GCP. So likewise, so we are having the call Terraform. Okay, this Terraform, this is also one of the most important infrastructure as a code tool. So this will help us to create the infrastructure on AWS. Infrastructure means resources creation, whatever you want to, what are all the actions you need to perform in the AWS. So this Terraform will help us to create the infrastructure as a infrastructure in the AWS. So we are providing the code. We will write a simple Python code in the Terraform. So this file we are uploading to our cloud platform. So this platform will create resources on the AWS account. So this is what I want to explain today. And basically, we are let me take the one more. So this cloud formation template support basically two languages. One is YAML file, one is JSON file. So go for the YAML file because readability and you will able to easily understandable. So in this YAML file we are having the comments. So if you are writing any for example resource S3 creation. So let me add the comment. So I am creating the S3 bucket and this is my bucket name. So in YAML language we are able to add our comments. So for example, if you are giving your YAML file with some other one, if you are each and everything whatever you done. So if you are providing this YAML file with some other AWS engineer, so he will directly go to this YAML file. He will able to see for example here this comment as S3 creation. So he will able to understand how this person is created in the AWS S3 creation S3. So this is the bucket name. So he will able to understand the things. But JSON we don't have this comment section. So that's why go for this YAML file. Okay. So go for this YAML file. So it is easily you can able to understand the things. Okay. And declarative, and this is also declarative. Declarative means so what you see, what you have, that's it. Okay. So here this file is a declarative file. So here what you see and what you have, that's it. Okay. And go for the versioning. Versioning, you know, right? For example, we maintain the versions for that our template, our S3 buckets, right? So our files. So this is the concept of AWS CFT. And most of the persons, so I don't know how to write these YAML files. So every YAML file, so I will explain in detail YAML file. So how it is looks like. So okay, first we are mentioning the some version. What is the version we are using? Okay, then we are providing the some metadata. What kind of metadata? Then we are providing the parameters. Okay, then we are providing the rules. Then we are providing the mapping. So then resources. Okay. So this is the major important concept in the resources in the YAML file. So these are all, if you are using this one, if you are writing this metadata parameters are, so it is if you are writing or not, but this resource section is most important. So in these resources, what are all the resources you want? So you will able to create the file in the resource section. So if you want to create the S3, so you will add S3 resource. If you want to create the EC2 instance, so if you can add this EC2 resource. So this is the YAML file. So let me go back to this particular AWS Cloud Formation documentation. I will show you clearly AWS CFT documentation. So everyone go to this documentation. Here clearly mentioned there each and everything. Okay, so go to the user guide. Okay, so here what is the AWS Cloud Formation and why we need to use this Cloud Formation. Okay, so go to this one, working with templates here. Yes, this is the template format. Go to this template format. Okay, so here we are having it will provide two kind of things here. One is JSON and one is YAML file. So let me go back to this one. Okay, this this AWS template version. So first you need to provide the AWS version. Okay, description. So what are all the actions? I mean, what are all the resources you want? You just provide the description. Okay, we just provide the metadata. So parameters. For example, this what is this parameter? So parameter in the sense, for example, if you want to create the S3 bucket. Okay, instead of let me go back to this visual code. So I will show you that thing here. Or one moment, I will open I will open a duplicate tab. Okay, now here I will show you the uh, or just go to AWS S3 CFT S3 bucket. Okay, so let me go back to this particular site here. Yes. Okay, so here we are going to the S3 bucket. So AWS, so properties, bucket encryption, so bucket name. So instead of bucket name, we are giving the string here. Okay, this is the parameter. So whenever we are executing the our file, so we are providing the parameters there. Okay, you got the point, right? So and set of rules, mappings, then set of conditions. Okay, resources. So this is the most important concept, resources. Okay, so for example, if here you can see sample cloud formation template. This is the, so here he resources under resource section, he will create the my EC2 instances. So this is the description. So my EC2 instances. So the type was AWS EC2 instance. So based on this type, AWS Cloud Formation will understand like, oh, so this person need to create the AWS EC2 instance. Okay, image ID. So image ID. So we can create the parameter like this is the image ID. This is the this is the type, instance type. So and we need to map and the key name. What is the key name here? So we need to provide the key name also. So that so if you want to connect with any EC2 instance, you need the key pair. Okay, so it will create the default VPC. Okay, this is the thing. So you can go to the template reference. You can use this template and modify what are all things you want in your resource. So you can use this template. Okay, so this is the concept of YAML file. Okay, now go to the S3. So template reference. Let me one moment, working with templates. Template reference. Where is the template? Yeah, template reference here. So here resource and property. Yes, go to the AWS S3. So I will show you. AWS S3. AWS S3. Where is that? AWS S3. 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 OPQ or S. Yes, this is the AWS Amazon S3. One moment. I am going to AWS S3. Yes. So AWS S3 bucket. Yes. Now, so here the type, this is the JSON file. So I will explain the YAML file. So this is the acceleration. These are all properties, whatever you want. So bucket encryption, bucket name, configuration, intelligent tiering, so metadata, label configuration, and the tags, whatever the tags you want. So versioning configuration, if you want to versioning enabled or disabled, like so. Likewise, we use the template and we can just use the template and we will write our a simple YAML file and we will upload that file into our stack. Okay, now one moment. AWS S3 creation. Where is that S3 creation? S3 bucket grant and access. One moment. Bucket policy storage S3 lambda. Okay, I think let me go back to S3 bucket creation. Or you can search as just AWS S3 creation CFT template. That's it. AWS Cloud Formation. S3 bucket. Yeah, this is the bucket. Yeah, now you are able to see, right? So this is the YAML file. So the resource is S3 bucket. In S3 bucket, whatever you want. So I am creating S3 bucket. Whatever description you want, you can give. The type. So based on this type, okay. So the based on this type, AWS Cloud Formation template will understand like, oh, so the type was S3 bucket. So I need to create the S3 bucket, and this is the bucket name. So we can create the sample bucket. Today I will show you how to create the how to create that particular S3 bucket using this particular thing here. Okay, so this is the S3 bucket retain policy. So here properties role get attribute. So it is the region and AWS region. So what are all the things if you want to use? So effect is allow. S3 object version, get object version, action. What are all the actions you need to perform? What are the actions you need to allow? So these are all the files. So using this file we can create our YAML file, and we will upload into that particular cloud formation template. Okay, so now go back to the AWS console. So I will log in my AWS console login, and meanwhile time I will open my Visual Studio Code. So open this Visual Studio Code. So I wrote a simple YAML file. So that I will show you how to write the YAML file. Okay, now S3 creation. Yeah. So now I will increase my font size. One moment. I'm just close this one. Yeah. So now you can able to see like, so yeah. So I am using that AWS template version. So this is the same thing for every, this is version is same. It is 2010-09-09. So this is the same version. So the description I am telling like the cloud formation template to create the S3 bucket with the versioning enabled. Okay. So here I am using the resources. So the resource name is S3 bucket. The type was AWS S3 bucket, right? So the properties here I am creating the bucket name as cloud formation bucket example.com. Here I am enabling the versioning. Okay, enabling the versioning. So this I will use in my this file I will upload into my cloud formation template, that stack, and I will show you how this cloud formation template will create the S3 bucket with this name. This is the name, cloud formation bucket example.com. This is the name. Okay, so cloud formation sample. Let me provide the sample. Okay, sample bucket example.com. Just to save it here. Okay, just copy this one. So I will paste it in my downloads folder here. Let me go back to download folder. Yes, I am pasting here. Show more options. Just I am control V. So here it is already there. Okay. Now I will go to the AWS console here. AWS login console. Give me a moment. I will log in here. Sign in again. Going with the root user. Sign with root user. Yes. This is my sign in. Click on sign in. So one moment, I need to enter MFA code. So it is asking MFA code. One moment, I will enter my MFA code. Eight five six 106. Yes, so I am submitting here. Okay, in AWS console, you need to just set as cloud formation. So CFT. So here, this is the cloud formation. Just to go to this cloud formation, click on this cloud formation. Okay. So I explained, right? So this is the cloud formation. So in this stack, we uploaded our file, our YAML file. This YAML file, which is converted into the API calls, and in this AWS account, they will create the resources. Just click on create stack. Okay. So here it is asking, choose an existing template, or if you build infrastructure as a composer. Okay. And AWS S3 upload a template file. So sync from the Git. So what are all the things you want to for example, choosing an existing template. If you are having any existing template, so you can choose that particular thing. Okay, build an infrastructure. So here I am having in upload file. So because this YAML file is in my local, so I am choosing this file in my local. So let me go back to that YAML file. Yeah, this is the creation of S3. So this is my YAML file. Open here. Okay, so now it is open. Now it is successfully uploaded into this location. Now just click on next. Just you into the stack name. So what are all the stack names? So here sample demo, sample demo, S3 creation, S3 creation. So just click on next button. Okay, so if you want to provide any role, for example, so I am using the root user, so I am having the all permissions. So in every organization, DevOps engineers is having only the IAM role. So you need to specify that IAM role here. Okay, now I am not giving anything here, so I am just clicking on the next button here. Okay, so here create the submit button. Just submit our file. So that will create my S3 bucket. Okay, now it is creation in progress. Now you are able to see, right? So wait for a few seconds. It will creation in progress. So whichever the file S3 creation, this is the creation in progress. Okay, now what I will do, like let me go back to this S3. Okay, open in the new tab. So which are all the file we open a link in the new tab. Okay, so which are all the cloud formation that is AWS S3 is created or not. So we will see in the S3 tab. So this is the cloud formation. Okay, now simply it is in the creation in progress. Now just refresh it, refresh the thing. It is created or not. We'll see. If it is created, then we go for the S3. Yes, now the creation is completed. So you can see, right? S3 demo, sample S3 demo creation is completed. Create is completed. Now go to the S3 bucket. Okay, now, yeah, go to the general purpose buckets here. Now you can able to see, right? Cloud formation bucket example.com. Okay, okay. So I think let me go back to this particular file. Um, okay. So I think this file is I am not uploaded. The previous file uploaded. Let me open this file. Um, one moment. Yeah. So I think just I removed this one, but whichever the file, this file is not uploaded into my local. So whichever the previous file I am having, okay, whichever the previous file I am having, I uploaded into that particular thing here. So just save it here. Just open Rebellion Explorer. Okay, so just copy this one. Just copy this one. Go to the downloads here. Go to the downloads here. There is this YAML file. Yeah. So just delete it here. Control V here. So this is my new creation of YAML file. Now let me go back to this particular stack here. Now let me go back to this cloud formation template. So I will delete this particular previous stack. Go to the stacks here. Again, I will upload the file. Okay, just I am deleting this file. Okay. Now just refresh it. Now just refresh it. Okay, create a stack. Create a stack. So I am having the upload the file in my this file. So now this file versioning is enabled, and this my cloud format, my bucket name is cloud formation sample bucket dot example. So this will need to create in my S3 bucket. So now I updated this file. Now I am uploading it to my stack. Let me go back to the stack, choose file. That is in my local. Now this is the file I want to upload. So open here, just click on the next button. Okay, now it is uploaded successfully. Just click on next button. Oh, what are all the provide? You need to provide the name. So S3 creation, S3 creation using CFT. That's it. Now click on next button here. Just you need to provide the whatever all the roles you need to you need. So you can just yes. So this is the my name here. So this is my permissions. What are all the things you can do it? Just you can submit it. Okay. Now go to the S3. That name is there or not. So it is a creation in progress. Creation in progress. So let's just refresh this one. It will take just 1 to 2 minutes. Create this one. Oh, okay. So I think the bucket name should not contain the uppercase letters. Just you need to provide the sample. So just yes. So now just save it. Okay. Go to the Explorer. Open with Explorer. Only use the small letters here. Rebellion Explorer. Now just copy this one. Go to the downloads here. Delete this one. Now Control V here. Use the just I mean, so we are using the sample name as the Control V here. Okay, now it is not. Go to this file here again one more time. Open in Explorer. Just copy this one. Go to downloads here. Just paste here. Yes, now why it is not able to create the right? So here S3 bucket resource name is because bucket name should not contain the uppercase letters. So that's why it is not able to get. So now just delete the stack. Again one more time I'm going to then just delete the delete this one. Okay, now just refresh the page again one more time. So is there any error? So it will automatically it will not create the template here. Now just upload the file, choose file, creation of s3.yaml file, open here, just next here. Now here sample, you just provide the stack, whatever the stack name you want, sample s3 CFT. Okay, now click on next button here. Now just click on the next button here. Now just submit. Is there any error in your YAML file? It will automatically showing in that particular error. So the everything is clean only. So then only API call will work. Now you can able to understand the things. How if it is not created, you are not you are not created properly in YAML file. Now you got the point, right? So it will tell everything. It will tell everything with you. Okay, now it is creation is successfully created complete. Now go to the S3, just refresh here. Just refresh the thing here. Now AWS CloudFormation sample template. It will show you the all the things here. Yeah, now you are able to see, right? CloudFormation sample bucket.example.com. Okay, so Here, I want to explain one more concept like drift detection. So let me go back to this particular sample, this bucket. Now go to the properties here. So here bucket versioning is enabled. Okay. Now in my code is also bucket versioning is enabled. So I created the S3 bucket as versioning as enabled. Now I will go to manually here. I will edit this. I will edit this enable to suspended. Now you will see the magic there. Now I will click on acknowledgement. Just save changes. Okay. So let me go back to the cloud formation. Now here we are having the drift here. Let me go back to this drift here. Okay, now refresh the page. Refresh the page. So just click on detect stack drift. So we are detecting our stack. Is there any changes is doing someone or not? Now I am again I am creating the yes. Now it is showing the drift. Now it is showing the drift status status as drifted. Drifted means someone is changing your YAML file. Now I will go to this modified state here. Okay, now I am selecting this S3 bucket. Okay, view drift details. View drift details in the sense what are all the changes someone is done my YAML file. Now previously expected is enabled. So now actually suspended. So this is the concept of drift detection. Drift detection, it will show you the it will show you the what is expected, what is the actual. So someone is changed my S3 bucket is enabled to suspended. So when I am clicking on the detect drift detection, it will show you the what is the changes made by in the YAML file. So this is the concept I want to explain. So you can able to see, right? So you can practice as well from your end. Just go to just go to Visual Studio and just create one simple YAML file using the AWS cloud, using the AWS cloud formation reference templates here. We are having the bunch of references. If you want to create EC2 instance, so this is the EC2 instance. Provide AMI, provide instance type is T2 micro, key name is whatever all the key name you want, you can provide. Just upload this file into the stack and you can see the EC2. You go to the EC2 dashboard. So click on the instances. The instance is running or not. So these are all the things you can able to practice the things. Okay. So this is what I want to explain today. So you are able to understand the things, right? So what is the cloud formation and why we need to cloud formation and what are the process for the cloud formation and what is the drift detection. So this is the concept I want to explain today. So thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel. Okay. So please subscribe my channel. So thank you so much. So this is the concept I want to explain today. So and one more thing I want to share with you. So the parallelly I am starting for the Docker. So if anyone interested to learn the Docker classes, so if parallelly I started the Docker classes as well. So you can start the learning as a Docker because every DevOps engineer need to know 4 to 5 tools and technologies. So Docker is also one of the most important technology in the AWS in the DevOps purpose. So I started parallelly the classes for the Docker. So if you want to learn the Docker also, so you can watch my videos. So I will upload day one by one in the coming days. So thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel.